So I don't know about you guys, but one of my favorite things on YouTube is when the creator asks for a like goal and you look down, you know, you're curious to see what it's at, and it gets absolutely destroyed. That just makes me happy inside, you know what I mean? And that's what you guys have been doing for me, and I appreciate you a lot, man. We've been going up little by little every time, 30, 35, 40, and it's been absolutely getting smashed. Today though, we're going up another notch. Can we hit on today's video 50 likes? Hey man, that would be insane. I appreciate all the love, man. I really do. Hope you guys enjoyed the vid. Yo, my name is Phomvongsa, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. You already know the vibes. We got another realistic rebuild, and today we got the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, the Chargers have a really good squad, in my opinion. They got what could be their franchise quarterback for the next decade, and they got him that much needed protection in this season's draft. Now, there's definitely still some positions that we need to improve on in the future, but overall, the squad is solid, man. So hopefully we can rack up some Super Bowl in today's video. Now, if you guys are new here, first off, I'd just like to say hi. But scroll down real quick. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel because the growth here has been incredible the last month, man. So thank you so much to all of you that have. Give the video a like as well if you want more rebuilds like this, and hit that noty bell to stay updated whenever the next video drops. So let's go ahead and go check out the bolts. We got Justin Herbert. Hey, let's be real. This man was an absolute animal last season. Offensive Rookie of the Year. One of, if not the best rookie quarterback seasons we've ever seen. So good, so good. He's only star development, which kind of sucks, by the way. But he's 78 rated. He's here for the future, and he's definitely not getting moved. Austin Eckler's pretty decent. Just a lot of injuries for him, but of course injuries are off, so he should be fine. Keenan Allen, though, one of the best wide receivers last season. Dude is a beast as well, 93 rated and X Factor. Gonna be a great partner alongside Justin Herbert, of course. Jalen Guyton's a guy I kind of liked last season as well. And then Josh Palmer is a dude they drafted this year, I believe, out of Tennessee. He is indeed number Tennessee, and he's also number 5, so hopefully he can contribute in our rebuild today. And then Mike Williams, a great jump ball receiver there. So it's not a bad receiving core when you have Justin Herbert. He makes it easy. They did unfortunately lose Hunter Henry, but Jared Cook is now here, really old, really old, but he can still get the job done, no doubt about that. It should be nice. And they did go ahead and they drafted Trey McKitty as well, so you know, just learning under Jared Cook. Offensive line, this was the struggle last season. Brian Balaga's really good, right? He's older. He was injured a lot last season though. They did release Trey Turner, unfortunately, and they have Questenberry now. Gotta upgrade that in the future, definitely. But hey, look at center Corey Lindsay, all-pro center for the Green Bay Packers last season. He's an animal. Filer, Rashawn Slater. How did this man fall to them at number 13? I don't know. Arguably the best tackle in the entire class. Should be an animal for us. He's superstar development. And of course, if anybody finishes in the top 10, top 5 or the best O-line, they're going to be getting themselves some nice little upgrades. Defensively, we do have some cornerstones here. Joey Bosa, super good, one of the best. Derwin James Jr, of course, no injuries, and we get to see this man at his full potential. So good, he is so good. They did draft ASANTE Samuel Jr in the second round as well. Did give him, of course, hidden development. We're gonna make him our number 2 here. D-line and Moose pretty decent. Linval Joseph, Kenneth Murray had an okay rookie season, nothing crazy, but of course we hope that he can develop with us. And then Nasir Adderley, once again, man, another guy that's been plagued by injuries, but on his day could be something special for us. Special is. All right, let's rock with this. We're going to be rocking with Josh Palmer in the slot here. Austin Eckler for both the running back slots. Chris Harris Jr. can stay at slot cornerback. Bosa, of course. Linval Joseph and Wusu. And then Kenneth Murray at sub linebacker alongside Tranquil. First season here, I don't think I'm going to change too much. I don't think I'm going to change the playbook or anything. I'm tempted to change it to the Tennessee Titans playbook because that playbook in my last rebuild was unbelievable. But you know what? Let's ride it out in the first season. Hopefully we do good. Hopefully we can make the playoffs. It's a tough division, but I got high hopes. Ooh, we have a breakout quarterback. We have a frustrated Keenan Allen. We have a breakout Xavier Howard. The real question is, what is our record though? 5-3. Oh, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Of course, we do have that Chiefs, as they are 7-1 in the first half of the season. But dude, we got some breakouts, and one is for Justin Herbert, who arguably should have superstar development after that season he just had. Those requirements, ridiculous, by the way, especially if you're playing too. Those are so tough because you know, users, we be throwing 50 picks a game. Xavier Howard, dude. Tell you what, if he could go up here, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Less than 200 yards. And he only needs 1 of any of those defensive stats. Let's go ahead and check out the stats right quick. Just see how we're doing. 5th in offensive yards. Herbert's balling once again. 3rd in yardage there. 15th or 13th for tutties. And then defensively, we're like middle of the pack, so not bad. Let's actually just go ahead and it's the 2-5 Raider. Surely we can do this, right? Herbert, do your thing. This is your Adderley clamp up, baby. 34-24. The real question is though, did we get the breakouts? Yeah, this is impossible if it's sim or even if you're playing. It's hard either way, but Xavier Howard's the one I really want though, like really want. No. The real question is though, did we make the playoffs?
Shame.
We did not. We ended up finishing 3rd in the division. Chiefs go 12-4. That's disappointing. That really is. Offense dropped down a little bit, finished at 12th. Justin Herbert, though, another really good season. Defensive yards were blank. Thank you for that. Another great season for Herbert, man. 4,400 yards, 33 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. Are you kidding me? Beautiful stuff there. Austin Eckler, 10 touchdowns, which is decent. Almost 1,000 yards for a carry, too. So, pretty good. Keenan Allen, my goodness. 1,300 yards, 7 tutties for him. Jared Cook, amazing as well. Breaks 1,000 yards. Josh Palmer, great rookie season. Shout out Mike Williams as well. Not too bad, not too bad. Just a developmental season, I guess you could say. This was, you know, Herbert. Ooh, Bosa, 13 sacks, but we expect that out of Bosa. I'm expecting him at least to get like 50. And Wosu, Linval Joseph, 5.5. Justin Jones with 4 himself. Interception-wise, how's it looking? Asante Samuel Jr. leads the way with 3. Tranquil Harris Jr. and then Derwin James with 2 as well. Not too shabby, but we unfortunately missed out on the playoffs. And it's going to be Patriots-Panthers. Wow. By the way, if you guys missed my Panthers Reaper, go check that out because it was ridiculous. That boy Sam Darnold is a demigod, no cap. Justin Fields, MVP, of course. Did we have Herbert in here? We do. I'm not going to win Coach of the Year. Herbert number 3 for Offensive Player of the Year. We'll definitely take that as well. Anybody here? Joey Bosa, of course. Offensive Rookie of the Year, yes. That's big. Of course, the rookies are meshed with last season's as well. How you got to get the class in. But Justin Herbert prevails, wins it even with Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, all those guys. Patrick Queen wins Defensive Rookie of the Year. Unfortunately, Kenneth Murray and Asante Samuel, both at 2 and 3, cannot edge him out. Ooh, look at, oh my god, really? The Steelers went 13 and 3, and Najee Harris won Best Running Back over Chubb and Derrick Henry. It is rookie season. Eckler's in there. That's pretty decent. Nicole Hardman won. Really? Keenan Allen was so good. Did we have anybody else here? No, sir. O-line, hold up. Psych. Dude, the Steelers were just unreal. TJ Watt, Devin Bush, top 2 for best linebackers. Gilmore here. Probably not going to have anyone there. Wow. The Steelers did so good, but it's Panthers, Patriots, Super Bowl, which is kind of an abstract one, if I say so myself, not like Browns, Packers or something. You know, the usual development upgrades. Justin Herbert did end up getting himself a little upgrade, even failing the one mid-season. You guys know what I mean. Offensive Rookie of the Year, and of course superstar development increase. Beautiful. That's really good for us. Jalen Guyton, no. Josh Palmer, no. Austin Eckler, no. We had absolutely nobody in the best O-line defensively. Am I expecting anybody? And Wosu, Tranquil, okay. Yeah, I like that. I like Nwosu going up. Wait, did Tillery go up? Or is Tillery star? I totally forgot to even mention Tillery. He is star. I just totally looked over him at the beginning. That is on me. But look at that. Asante Samuel Jr. already was star. We got some nice little upgrades. Nazir Adderley was the one I had in my mind, but I couldn't think of it. He unfortunately did remain at normal, which sucks. Sam Darnold versus Cam Newton. Cam Newton just did Cam Newton. Oh my goodness. Well, the Steelers went 13 and 3, and Big Ben said, "See you later, man." He didn't do that in my rebuild, bro. What the? All right, we got Conley and we got Joey Sly. That's all I'm going to be doing in free agency. Nobody else I really want there. We need a new kicker because Money Badger sucks. And then Gary and Conley can just be a nice little rotational, what do you call it? Cornerback. I just totally blanked with the position here. Do we have a 5th-year option? We do. Let's go ahead and check that out because I'm intrigued to see who it is. It's Derwin James Jr. Are you kidding me? I'm accepting that 100%. I'll see you guys at the draft. Yeah, so I definitely need O-line help because our right guard is still really weak. Yup. This is Madden. Oh my goodness. Oh, this guy's not bad. And then I believe if I add just like a 5th-round pick, this should get accepted, right? Thank you, Patriots. You guys do not need that good of an O-line. Give me one of them, please. Give me one of them. We're getting ourselves Shaq Mason, pick number 32, and then a 2nd-round pick as well. Trading away number 18, Rumpf, the 2nd, and then a 5th-round pick. Like I showed you guys, man, there is nobody at the O-line in this draft, so kind of sucks. But hey, now we got ourselves a little Shaq Mason, a little boost. So very nice. The Patriots can just go draft any O-lineman they want, and they're going to be perfect. Now we were at pick number 32, just like we won the Super Bowl, you know what I mean? Who's left on our draft board? We have the tight ends outside. Ooh, I had an edge on here. That just had to go. He just had to go before that, huh? Amari Allen, mid-1st round talent. I'm probably going to go him. This tight end looks really good as well, though. Jared Cook, of course, getting really old now. But I think we take Amari Allen. Let's improve that defense. Our new beautiful pick. 74 rated, ranked number 17 in the class. We came at 32. Wow, and he's hidden development. Out of LSU there, our starting right outside linebacker immediately. Can't cover for his life, but hidden development's all I needed to see, baby. Welcome, Amari Allen. Yes, sir. Wow, all right. Well, pick 18. I traded for another 2nd rounder, and everybody else that I had on here is actually gone. Oh. This guy doesn't look... Wait. Let's take him. I don't even care. Why not? 73 rated normal development. Ring number 20. We get him at 50. Can't be too mad about that. Wait a second. Ooh, Stefan Winthrop. This guy's better than the other tight end that I was looking at. Let's take him. Let's take him. The Jared Cook replacement potentially in the future. Dude is 75 rated. Oh my goodness. Rank number 10. Unfortunately, is only normal. But after Jared Cook's gone, him and McKitty could be going crazy, man. He does not look bad at all. Not going to lie. Wow, what a steal. Hey, not a bad draft at all if I say so myself. Amari Allen, we did get ourselves a little hidden development outside linebacker. You can never complain with that. We got McDaniels here, nice little D tackle. Then this tight end, absolute gem in the second round, end of the second round, 75 rated there. We got P. Ryan, dude, and then unfortunately, that corner that I had actually got stolen from me. Oh, well, the tackle that I saw at the very beginning went number 1. Couldn't even have got him anyway. He's actually hidden, a hidden tackle, really. Wow. Wow, that would have been sick. I mean, obviously we couldn't get him. He went number 1, but a superstar tackle? Okay, I like that. I like that. Dude, I think this is the guy I had on my draft board. He's the highest rated guy in the class, the left end. He's only normal, but 78 rated, really nice. Then we had a 78 rated wide receiver here who went to the Patriots and is hidden development. And this was with our pick, right? Yeah, because we traded down with him. We were number 18. He's only star, but hey, fire pick for, of course, the reigning Super Bowl champs. Here's the other tight end. Michael Brothers went to the Raiders. He's only normal dev, so hey, our guy was actually way better anyway. But that's it for the draft. It looked pretty decent, not gonna lie, but let's go ahead and now go check out our team for the second season. Hey, we're on the come up. Year 2 now. Hopefully we can make the playoffs. We're an 84 rated squad, 85 offense, 84 defense. Herbert's up to superstar, 84 rated as well. Eckler's almost up to a 90. Keenan Allen still doing his thing. Hopefully Josh Palmer can do better this year, but we did add in Shaq Mason, who should be an amazing addition to the O-line. Rashawn Slater went up, what, 5 ratings. Beautiful. Jared Cook going down, but our new that guy Winthrop is going up, so beautiful stuff there. Defensively, I don't think too much changed here. Actually, we did get this guy. Amari Allen, so very nice. Defense should get better. ASANTE Samuel Jr. added in Garyon Conley and Wosu up to superstar. Beautiful stuff there. Let's go check out the specialists. No, Barrios, I don't know where you even came from. You're not going to be playing in the slot. That's going to be Josh Palmer. Eckler, nothing really to change here. I might change the playbook around, not going to lie. So switched up to vertical zone run here, 79%, and then a base 4-3 was actually a higher percentage. Tennessee Titans playbook. This one was absolutely insane for me last video. Julio was getting like 1900 yards. AJ Brown was getting like 20 touchdowns. Whoever was in the slot was going crazy. Shanahan base 4-3. That's done me wonders in the past as well. We do have Josh Palmer in the slot, so like obviously he's probably not going to put up those AJ Brown, Julio Jones type numbers, but if he could do, you know, anything close to that, I will be happy, to be honest with you. Let's go ahead and spend those Coach XP on those 3 things, and then yeah, let's just go ahead, sim to mid-season, see how we're doing. Last season we were doing really good, but then the second half we just missed out on the playoffs. Hopefully this year we can make it. Oh, we're 2-5. All right, the Titans playbook, isn't it? I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's just with the Titans. Defensively, not bad. Wow. Although I'd like Chris Harris Jr. back, he is 32 years old now, so I'm not too sure yet. I'm pretty sure we could just pick up somebody else in free agency, you know what I mean? Mike Williams does want a pretty penny, but I will offer it to him. I would like to have him back. He's up to an 85 now and still relatively young at 26 years old. Linval Joseph, same with Chris Harris Jr., just really old. Why did that just blind me? I don't know. And Wosu, though, who went up to superstar development, we would definitely like to bring him back. He doesn't want to come back for that amount of money, and you know what? Maybe you're rightly to do so since he went up development ratings, but hopefully we can get him at the end of the season. And I didn't change the playbook or anything. I'm going to ride with it. If we're already this bad, I don't think we're going to make the playoffs either way. So I'm just going to roll with it. If we get a high draft pick, then so be it. There's no way we make the playoffs as we end up 6-10. All right, we won a few more games than I would have liked, to be honest. Oh my goodness, what a terrible second season. Those playbooks were not it. We didn't even move in offensive yards, stayed at 24. Herbert's still really good though. Whoa. Okay. My goodness, what just happened to my throat? I don't know. Herbert, yeah, amazing season. Once again, it's our defense now and probably our rushing game. Yeah, Eckler had 10 touchdowns last year. This season only with 4. Dude, we had no touchdowns on the ground. What in the world? Josh Palmer, Tennessee Titans slot. But then everybody else was not great. Last year, we had a lot of people that were doing really good. Josh Palmer, though, if he can go up to star, that would actually be awesome for us next season. Defensively, Tranquil led the way for tackles there with 137 sack numbers are looking like this. Joey Bosa, 10.5, and Wosu, 4, Tillery, 3.5. Man, why did it do so bad this season? I thought the Niners playbook has done me well before. Derwin James, 4 picks. Derwin Quill, ASANTE Samuel, 2. Didn't have too many picks either, besides Derwin James Jr. Super Bowl week, it's going to be Falcons-Browns. And that's the exact matchup I had in my Falcons rebuild. That was the absolute most crazy any ever. Go check that Falcons video out if you haven't seen it yet. Fields back-to-back MVP. No chance. Tranquil, number 6 in Defensive Player of the Year. I guess that's cool. Andrew Fields. So all the Fields are just crazy. Stefan Winthrop, are of course tight end, who probably will be moving up to number 1. Oh, I totally forgot to go check out this guy's dev trait at midseason. Definitely forgot. I was just astounded at how bad we were. Nick Chubb wins it there. James Crowder, another semi-god. Josh Palmer, number 3, though. We'll definitely take that. Anyone on the O-line? Chargers. Wow. Tranquil, number 7 for best linebacker. And then Sidney Jones wins best DB. Derwin James at number 2, but that's all right. That's all right. Dev upgrades. I mean, Josh Palmer. Honestly, anyone else, I don't really see it. I really don't. Our team was not good this season. Messed it up with the playbooks. Definitely my fault. Nobody here. Josh Palmer does go up to star. That's amazing. Winthrop remained the same. O-line, nobody got in there. Defensively, nah, I don't feel... This guy, did he go up to superstar, or is he a superstar? He's superstar. Why is he going... it's just morale. All right, that's amazing for the future. And Tranquil. This Tranquil guy is unbelievable. He's up to superstar as well. All right, that's beautiful. Adderley went up too. So for how trash our defense was, we actually got some development upgrades. Okay, that should be big for us next season. We are going to probably lose Chris Harris Jr. though, which sucks, but hopefully we can make up for it in free agency. Browns win 31-10 there. They beat the Falcons, and now we got some contracts that, of course, we got to do, and Wosu's here. Bump it up to like 8.4. I'm going to bump this up to 5.5, and Wosu, please come back, my guy. What in the world? Are you kidding me? Chris Harris Jr., as you can see there, is literally down to an 81 now. Wow, why did Nwosu not accept? Is he worth the tag? I mean, probably not, but that kind of makes me mad. Yeah, I'm not paying 22 mil to Nwosu for 1 year. Hopefully we can get him back in free agency. That really sucks. I bumped that up, I thought, to a good amount, but I don't know. Maybe it's because we're losing. We have 61 mil to spend though, so this is where we can really improve our team. Jair Alexander, nope, you're banned from us. Wyatt Teller, we did lose our left guard. What an O-line we would have if we added in Wyatt Teller. Do we need receiver? No, not really. And Wosu doesn't have a bid. That's amazing. There are some good players here, and a lot of them don't have bids. Definitely spending the big bucks in this free agency, because next year is like a make or break for us, to be honest. Wyatt Teller would be phenomenal at left guard, and Wosu, of course, we'd like to bring back Bilal Nichols, would be a good addition at defensive tackle. Steven Nelson, Mike Davis, and then Matt Hack here as a punter. Not bad. Definitely some good players there. Low-key, there's 0 corners other than Jair Alexander. It hurts to not sign him, but I don't want him anymore. And Wosu. Steven Nelson, we get both of them, but that's not everyone. Yeah, we're going to lose out on Wyatt Teller and Bilal Nichols, unfortunately. They were getting offered so much. Now Matt Hack accepted. Is there anybody else I still have here? I think I'm Mike Davis, and then now Corbett's getting outbid. Are you kidding me? Jerry Tillery has been okay, but I'm gonna decline this. We have Bosa, we have... what's his name, and Wosu, and then we drafted, some good guys as well. I'm gonna stay away from that right now. For right now, we do, want to keep it flexible with the money. Let's go ahead and sim a week. I just offered for Laken Tomlinson. He's here, and then Mike Davis is here as well to be a nice little backup running back, so not bad at all. We should have a high pick this year because we were not great last season. Maybe top 10, maybe like 9. 6. Okay, better than I thought. Perfect. Yeah, I used the Titans playbook. They were the 2nd worst team in the league. That's my fault for sure. Let's go check out the Heisman, because we could potentially get him this season with this high pick. There's no Heisman. What in the world? I give you pick 6. You guys want a tight end? You can take a 35-year-old Jared Cook. You guys need one, all right? Would that work? It is. Oh my goodness. All right, we're trading number 6 and then Jared Cook, and we're getting 1762 as well as Sheldon Rankins. We do need a defensive tackle. The number 1 guy that I want in this class is a cornerback, and he's projected late first, so I'm hoping we should be able to get him at 17, right? That would make sense. If he gets taken before us, I'm going to be really mad. But yeah, there was nobody else really in the class that I wanted that early on, so I decided to trade back. I like the value that we got there. He's actually gone. He was late projected, bro. Alright, so we don't need receiver, but Ryan Tatum looks decent, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We can go Nicholas Tyson too, who had an insane combine. I think it's up to these two because everybody else that I have on my board is a little later on, and I do want to pick a player here. It's just, which one do I want? We have Josh Palmer, who went up to star. Keenan Allen. We just re-signed Mike Williams, so I don't think we need receiver, although I really want to go this guy because he's an early first talent as well. Let's just bolster up the defense, man. Nicholas Tyson out of USF. Please be something. He is something. Oh my goodness. Another hidden development outside linebacker, 75 rated, 15 in the class. We need him at 17. He just provides some competition with the guy that we drafted last year. I think his name was Allen. Another outside linebacker that's hidden development. That's fire. All right, we now got pick number 6 in the second round. That center went. That center was actually an early first talent, but of course we did just sign Laken Tomlinson. Let's go with this corner. I missed out on that other corner I wanted. He's 75 rated, normal development, good value pick, man, and just bolsters our DB group even more. We have a lot of like good corners now, but no one really that's like a super good, like elite one, you know what I mean? At the same time though, in that Titans video, I made the Super Bowl in the first season with Janoris Jenkins as the #1. So hopefully some magic can happen. Let's go with this safety. Why not? He's the best player available here at round 2, pick number 30. And we get another hidden development, 73 rated, 23 in the class. Number 62 is where we get him, Brian Hanna. Wow. We are getting a lot of hiddens in this video. He looks really good as well. Good zone, really good speed, good hit power. Amazing. Brian Hanna, welcome to the team, baby. Surely this wouldn't work, right? Oh my goodness. All right, he's actually only a 1-star value. What? All right, so as you guys know, the other 2 players that I had in this draft class were like 6th and 7th round. So I looked to go trade this round for a #1, clear-cut #1 cornerback. Xavier Howard, 89 rated, of course, one of the defensive players of the year last season. He's been in some trade rumors recently, so I could have seen that one. I mean, obviously, I did not expect that to get accepted, but we'll take that all day. What a draft, honestly. We not only made some good additions in the draft, but we had a lot of trades as well. I mean, look at the draft. We had, what, 5, 6 people over 70 rated, 5 people there. This guy's the guy we got in the 5th round. He's on special, and then the other guy's normal development as well. But these 2 guys right here, hidden development. You'll love to see that. However, where is that cornerback that I wanted? Because that pissed me off. He was a late 1st round projection, and he goes right before me at 17. Javon Locke, here he is. He goes at 14. He's a 77 rated. If I see hidden development, I'm going to be mad. He's not hidden. The guy we got was 75 rated, so I'm actually not too mad. And that went number 2 is 79 rated, hidden development as well. That's beautiful. Of course, a running back. And then here's the center that was on my draft board. He's only normal, but he's 79 rated. 379 rated players in this class, 278. Wow. Another good class, and we came away, you know, oh, here's the receiver that I could have got, right? No, was it this guy? I swear it was another Tatum. Are there 2? Yeah, it's this guy, Ryan Tatum. He went at 18. He went right before us. So we had 2 Tatums in there. Shout out to Jason, of course, as well. Ryan Tatum. Yep, thank God we didn't go him, bro. Thank God we didn't go him. He's only normal dev. We got the right pick. Let's go ahead and check him out in our team for the 3rd season. 3rd season now, we clean sweep with 88s across the board, bro. This team looks sick. Now, we have an 88 Justin Herbert as well, up to superstar development, of course. Keenan Allen, still great. Josh Palmer went up to star. O-line looks amazing. Slater, up to an 84 now, very quietly. Winthrop and McKitty, hopefully you guys can step up with, of course, Jared Cook, now gone. Did trade him away, but defensively, look at all the colors on the defensive side of the ball. Joey Bosa still going strong. We have a lot of depth at defensive tackle, which is great, and we brought in Sheldon Rankins as well, and Wosu we got back. Tillery still doing his thing. I considered moving him inside, but we have so much depth here, it's fine. He'll be playing rush D tackle at the specialist section though. Xavier Howard, we did trade for our CB1 now. And now our cornerback group looks really good. Asante Samuel Jr., Steven Nelson, we got amazing. Derwin James Jr., 93. We got Adderley, and we also got Hanna. Hidden development. Allen's a superstar. Kenneth Murray Tranquil up to superstar. And we got Tyson. Another hidden development there in the draft. So many colors. Eckler, both the running back slots. Let's put Josh Palmer back in the slot where he was phenomenal last season. Let's keep it as Eckler. Why not? Steven Nelson in the slot. Fine with that. Bosa, Rankins, and then Tillery. And Wosu, Allen here. Kenneth Murray, Tranquil there at sub linebacker. Amazing. Amazing stuff. Now let me... Actually, I gotta go change the scheme. Oh, yeah, we were trashed. The New England Patriots offensive playbook. This one has never done me wrong. It has never done me wrong. It made Mac Jones look crazy. It made Sam Darnold look invincible. Hopefully it does the same here today. And we got Justin Herbert, so it should. You know what I mean? Cincinnati defensive playbook. Hopefully that does as well. Let's go ahead and spend the last bit of this Coach XP. I think I might just spend it on quarterback just for Justin Herbert. It's about 4K. We're only going to have 1K remaining. That's fine. Let's go ahead and sim to mid-season. We got to be better this season. Patriots playbook, do not let me down, bro. That's more like it. 6-2. The Raiders are 1-6. Ooh, breakout quarterback. This one an X factor though. Oh my goodness, we're playing the Raiders who are 1-6. Herbert, if there's any time to get it, it's really hard because those requirements are tough, like I said earlier. If there's any time to get it, though, it's against the 1-6 Raiders. We're top of the division at 6-2. Dude, the Patriots playbook has never let me down. We're 8th in offensive yards there. Herbert looks like he's doing his thing. Defensively, how are we doing? What are we in? Cincinnati? Oh, okay. But tell you what, our record is fine. So I'm not going to change it. We got a weekly award winner here as well. Who would that be? It's Josh. Yeah, see that? Josh Palmer had 5 receptions for 200 yards and 4 touchdowns. How did he not get a breakout? Derwin James was there as well. Shout out to him. Derwin James is also here at contract negotiations. We would like him back. Bump it up a tad bit. Derwin James, I will pay you anything. Thank you. He's back. 94 rated. One of the best safeties in the league. Amazing. Corey Lindsay, 88 rated center. We got to get him back as well. He only wants a 1-year deal. I might try to make it 2. He's still really high overall. He needs a better salary. All right. I see how it is. Brian Bulaga is actually getting down in rating now. 33 years old. I'm gonna wait on him as well. I'm probably gonna wait on. Let's get Tranquil. Tranquil's been a beast. Tranquil's also a greedy bastard. All right, never mind. Let's try to get Tillery. Tillery's not the main need. Let's go with Nazir Adderley, who is our starting free safety. Went up to start development. We would love to have him back. Him, you know, he's got no injury plaguing him, so he's been great for us, to be honest with you. And I do have those 2 hidden developments, right? Let's go ahead and go check them out. I think it was an outside linebacker and then the safety behind Adderley. Let's see what they are. We got a superstar outside linebacker, I believe, last year or the first year. This year, they are both still hidden. All right, I'll see you guys at the playoff times where we should make it because we're 6-2. I swear this simulation is taking forever, longer than it used to. We go 11-5. Beautiful, and we make the playoffs. That's all that matters. We finished top of the division. The Chiefs went 500. We got a new ruler in town. All right, our offense actually went down a little bit. Did I click the breakout? Oh my goodness. Okay, our stats were actually terrible on yardage wise, but I should have simmed that game, right? Herbert, he didn't get it anyway. Impossible to get it. But Herbert, once again, I feel like he's putting up identical stats every single season. It's like 35 touchdowns, 10 picks. Mike Davis, 13 touchdowns. Okay, he vultured all of them. Austin Eckler was okay, nothing crazy there. Wow, what is going on here? So nobody over 1,000 yards, but a lot of people with 700 plus. But Winthrop led the way. Our tight end got 10 touchdowns as well. He could go up to star. That would be amazing. Keenan Allen was okay, only 3 touchdowns though. That kind of sucks. Palmer had 15. Palmer had more in that one game than Keenan Allen had in the entire year. Defensively, Kenneth Murray led the way for tackles with 116, 7 tackles for loss for him and Tranquil there. How's the sack numbers looking? We were at the yard. Wow. And Wosu had 15. Holy, Bosa always going to get you double digits. A lot of people with 3. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. We had a lot of sacks, so that's good. Interception numbers, Kenneth Murray 3, same with Derwin James Jr. and ASANTE Samuel Jr. The stats look good. The yardage we gave up was not good though. What was it, 28th? We got the Steelers. Don't know who their quarterback is. Of course, Big Ben retired after that first season. They finished 500. On paper. We should win this game, but you never know. It's playoff time. We win 31-21. Great win there. Let's go ahead and check out the bracket now. The Patriots. Where are the Patriots? Oh, they're the 4th seed. We finished as the number 2 seed, though. Packers, Niners over here. We got the Browns, of course, who finished number 1, like they always do. We're running the Patriots playbook. Can we come away with the win? I think it's Herbert versus Mac Jones, 42-28. But we now have the 13-3 Browns. Herbert, amazing game from him as he wins Player of the Week there. But we now have the Browns. You know how it usually goes with the Browns. Can we go to the Super Bowl though for the first time in this rebuild?
Surprise!
Oh my God, the Browns! Wow, the Browns absolutely annihilate us. 42-14. Baker wins Player of the Week. Tranquil got Player of the Week for the defensive side, getting 11 tackles. Oh my God, we are literally gonna have nothing. Okay, we had some best O-line, but they're already star development, so we can't be upgrading them. Shout out Nwosu, who I could definitely see going up. Kenneth Murray's here. He was like number 3 for Defensive Player of the Year. ASANTE Samuel Jr. and Derwin James Jr. both there for best DB. But yeah, nobody else. I'm mad. We have such a good team, and we lose 42-14 to the Browns. Can Herbert go up? Can Palmer go up? Herbert does not. Palmer does not. Winthrop though does go up to star development, so that is really good. Oh my God, I feel our team is so good. Tranquil. What is with this guy as he goes up? Who am I looking for? And Nwosu didn't go up, bro. Really, after a 15 sack season, this guy's star. This guy's also star. Tranquil going up. What is he's literally, he was normal, wasn't he, to start out this rebuild? Now he's up to superstar X Factor. He's just doing his thing. Man, I'm mad. I'm mad, honestly. We have such a good team. That was our first time in the playoffs. We made it. We almost made it to the Super Bowl. So I guess we can't be too mad, but I don't know how many years we got left, man, with this squad. You know what I mean? The Browns win the Super Bowl 24-17 there. But see, we do have some big contracts that we got to figure out as well. Corey Lindsay is here. Brian Bulaga, actually down to an 81 now. Probably not going to resign him, but I would like Corey Lindsay back. He's still a high rating. Let's give him the 1-year deal he wants. Let's bump it up a tad bit more. Let's do 4.3, so it's 9.55. He's back, 87 rated, one of the best centers in the league. Definitely would like to have him back. Sheldon Rankins. I'm actually not going to sign Sheldon Rankins back. We'll see what we can do in free agency, but if worse comes to worse, never mind, because I was going to say we could play Tillery there, but we actually need to sign Tillery back as well. Oh my goodness. All right, before Tillery though, let's go ahead and get Tranquil, who's up to an X Factor now, which is just beautiful stuff, but now he wants way more money, which actually kind of sucks. Didn't I offer him a deal mid-season? I'm pretty sure I did. He rejected. I'm offering you that now. He's happy to stay. Okay, he's X Factor, but he's only 81. It's kind of underwhelming, not gonna lie. Tillery, I'm just gonna offer him what he wants. All right, he's excited to stay with the team. Perfect. I'll probably move him inside. Lakin Tomlinson, Bulaga. I'll see if I can get other upgrades in free agency. If not, we can hopefully re-sign them back because we definitely need them. We still have Shaq Mason, still have Rashawn Slater, so like we're good. We have 30 mil to spend though. Definitely need some positions to upgrade. Stephon Gilmore, I think we're fine at cornerback, to be honest with you. Brian Burns is here. Why is he always here sometimes? I don't know. Jeffrey Simmons, Devin Bush, TJ Hall. Look at these players here. Okay, yeah, we're splashing. Orlando Brown, 2 massive splashes here. Jeffrey Simmons would be amazing for our defensive tackle position. I'd slide him inside, and our D-line would be looking amazing. Orlando Brown Jr., put him out to right tackle, or just stay at left tackle. I could put Rashawn Slater out to the other side. Would be amazing as well. Hopefully we can get those 2. I do need another O-line, but I'm going to look for the draft for that because last year we could have got that like center. I'm hoping there's another one like that. They should scout me some because, of course, Lindsay is older. We did get Orlando Brown, which is amazing, but it doesn't look like we're going to get Jeffrey Simmons. Okay, so we don't need Brian Burns like at all. I'm going to offer him such a cheap deal. I don't know why he doesn't have an offer. I'm offering him it's literally 40 points. If he accepts that and wants to join our team to, you know, sacrifice some money, but get yourself that Super Bowl next season, my guy. Come along for the journey. Come to LA. Wow. He actually accepted? What? I did not expect that at all. Okay, we have Brian Burns now. That's pretty cool if I say so myself. Justin Herbert, 5th-year option. Amazing. Definitely want to keep him around. Hopefully next season he can step up. Oh my goodness, step up and take us to that Super Bowl. Kenneth Murray Jr., let's accept that as well, another 5th-year option. He's been pretty solid for us, but our defense actually as a whole has been kind of trash, although it looks absolutely gorgeous on paper. Go ahead and sim to the draft. I cannot believe we just got Brian Burns when it was literally 40 points. That's wild. We're pick number 30. We did make it a little deeper than usual, but our number 1 priority is O-line. That guy's not bad. We have some O-linemen here. Centers. He's going in the 1st round, though. I don't know if I can get him. They didn't scout me anybody else. Like, not even this guy. No right guards. No right tackles. Oh, my goodness. So, this is, like, the only guy I could potentially get. These 2. Ugh. All right, so I've simmed a few picks here, and that other left guard just went. I have the other left guard that I would like to trade up for. I'm going to sim one more time. Hopefully the Chiefs don't take him. Yep, thank you, Chiefs. Let's go ahead and try to trade up with the Rams. My goodness. Okay, this is way more than I expected, but let's jump to number 15. This should do it. A 7th round pick. It is accepted. We're trading pick number 30 and then a future 2nd as well as a current 7th. And now hopefully, yeah, we should be able to get that. I know we're going to get that left guard because I just looked at everything to make sure that we can get him so I don't trade up and don't get my guy again. Chris Mason out of Georgia here. He's a scheme fit as well. We lost Lakin Tomlinson. He should be able to come in. 73 rated. Is kind of low, not gonna lie. He was a mid-1st round talent, only normal dev, but he's gonna be a plug-and-play starter. It can't be too bad. Like, I could have just traded that pick for a left guard, to be honest, but I wanted to draft one. Let's have some fun. Try to see if we can get a gem or something. Anybody left on the draft board? This is the last guy here. Might as well just take him. Marion Bates. We have like 90 defensive tackles on the team now, so that's cool, I guess. Squad for the 4th season, still an 88 across the board. Last season we finally made the playoffs, almost made it to the Super Bowl, so hopefully this year we can take that next step up. Herbert, 93 overall now. I mean, the offense looks really good. We have this drafted guy now who's not too bad, but the rest of our O-line is phenomenal, so like all of them being that good should boost his game as well. Winthrop up to star, shout out to him, my guy. Defensively, I mean, it's just beautiful here. Let's move Tillery inside. All right, and Tillery is now inside. I totally forgot we have Brian Burns now. I cannot believe we got him. I don't know why he accepted that. It was literally 40 points. Dude, the team looks so good. There's colors flying all across the board. It looks just gorgeous. Specialist, Palmer in the slot has been fire there, to be honest with you. Eckler, Xavier Howard in the slot. I mean, I guess we'll keep him there because on simulation, I think slot cornerback goes a little crazy as well. Brian Burns and Joey Bosa. Brian Burns and Joey Bosa should single-handedly give us a few wins. Let's go ahead, sim to midseason, and hopefully we're doing good this year. We need to make that next step up, man. Week 8, we're 6-2. Isn't that what we were last season? Pretty sure. Not bad. We're tied with the Chiefs at the very top of the board. How are we looking this year? I actually forgot to change. I don't know. This defensive playbook is so weird because we were bad in yardage last season. We're 17 this year, which is okay, but we still had a good record. So, like, I kind of don't want to touch it. You know what I mean? We're doing fine, though. Contract, we have Austin Eckler here, who is a good running back. He hasn't been, like, anything crazy, though. But despite being a 90 rated now, Shaq Mason. Would definitely like to bring back Shaq Mason. We got a lot of money tied up now because I got Brian Burns. Like, I know I probably shouldn't have done that, but I wanted to try it out on that cheap of a deal, and I was completely shocked when he accepted it. ASANTE Jr. is back. Lindsay, probably, I'll see at the end of the season, but he is really old now. Shaq Mason declined. Hopefully we can get him back, but we do not have too much money. We can franchise tag someone if we need to, though. Hey, we're 6-2. We should be able to make the playoffs again. The Chiefs are right alongside us, though, for the top of the division. Hopefully we can beat them out. Please tell me we make it. We do. We end up 12-4, so better than last season, and we did finish #1 in the division. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. What is going on offensively? Herbert. Oh, his worst season by far, bro. Wow, the defense stepped it up, though. The defense stepped it up, but Herbert. I mean, what are these underwhelming stats? Only 25 touchdowns, good yardage. He's on like 4,200 yards every single season. Only 5 picks, which is great, but why are you only throwing 25 touchdowns? Eckler better have 50 touchdowns. All right, Joshua Kelly has 10. Herbert has 6 on the ground. Eckler has 7 as well. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen the touchdown number that low. Keenan Allen was fantastic. Winthrop, really good. Josh Palmer, shout out to him as well. Let's just go check out the sack numbers. Brian Burns had 10. Bosa had 7. And Wosu had 15 last year. And Wosu had 6.5. I don't know. That was such a weird signing, bro. I just wanted to throw in an offer. I really just did. Kenneth Murray, 3 picks. We had a lot of picks, which is fine. Our defense was really good. If Herbert would have thrown his usual 34, 35 touchdowns, we could have been like 14-2, bro. Genuinely. How are we even scoring? I mean, I guess we had a lot of tutties on the ground. We were playing the 7-9 Texans. How did the Texans make the playoffs? I don't know. Their rebuild has gone successful. I can't wait to do that team. 35-21, we win. Oh no. Now we have to play our absolute kryptonite. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah is up to a 99 X Factor. So as if this team wasn't good enough, their new draft pick in the 2nd round is also up to a 9. I mean, just, dude, this team is just so insane. Greg Newsome's up to a 91 superstar as well. Oh my goodness. This team, my absolute kryptonite in these rebuilds. They did me dirty last year. They done me dirty in all of my rebuilds. They go 11-5 though. We did finish with a better record, to be fair. I kind of just have to pray. But that team on paper, bro, is actually ridiculous. Let's go. We did it. 38-21. We come away victorious finally. We finally beat the Browns. But now we're playing the 13-3 Bengals. Of course, the #1 overall pick in a few years ago's draft, Joe Burrow versus Justin Herbert. What a game we have here. It's going to be Packers versus Panthers on the other side there. Burrow versus Herbert. This is going to be interesting. We go 12-4. They go 13-3. Can we finally make the Super Bowl? Let's go. 35-28. We made it, baby. We don't have any weekly award winners, though, but we're playing the Panthers. And here's the new semi-god, if he's still here, Mr. Sam Darnold, of course. Let's go ahead and check out some yearly awards, as we're probably not going to have Adam Harrington on the Saints wins MVP. Justin Fields finally... Not you again. So Burrow actually got Offensive Player of the Year. Justin Herbert was at #5. Nick Bolton, Defensive Player of the Year there. Kenneth Murray at #6. Ooh, look at all, oh my goodness, look at all the players we had in the best O-line. Lindsay, Orlando Brown, Shaq Mason, and Rashawn Slater, but unfortunately all 4 of them made it here, which is fire. Wyatt Teller, you snake. But none of them can get upgraded because Slater is already a superstar, and then all those other guys are already star development. Nick Bolton here. Probably have Kenneth Murray Jr. as we do. Marlon Humphrey makes it there as the #1. We had nobody in the best DB. Dude, our DBs are sick. All of them are so sick. Like, what? Development upgrades offensively? Probably none. I'm gonna be honest with you. Definitely not Herbert. He didn't do anything. I mean, he led us to a 12-4 record. I can't be mad at that, but 25 touchdowns is so weird, bro. So weird. Defensively, anything? Don't see anything that stands out. Yeah, I don't think we got anything here either, but that's all right. Usually when we don't get anything, we make the Super Bowl, and we did this season. We're gonna be playing the 9-7 Panthers. Should be a good game. Sam Darnold, I'm scared of him after seeing what he did for me in my Panthers rebuild. They're an 89 overall squad, so it's not going to be any means easy. We're 91 though. I'll see you guys in there. We finally made it, ladies and gentlemen. Super Bowl in our 4th season, I believe we're going to be playing. Is it Sam Darnold? It should be right. It is Sam Darnold. Let's go. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game. That was one of my most favorite rebuilds. And you guys know the vibes with the Super Bowl. 10-minute quarters. Here we go, quarter by quarter, and then we're going to go play by play, and we're going to jump in to see a few plays. Now, I'm not going to jump in personally, but we'll just watch them over in the 4th quarter. Getting used to it still. Last video was the first time I did it. We're down 6-0. Can we get a touchdown? We take the lead immediately with it by 1 point there. 6-7. They get another field goal, but we get another touchdown. We'll take touchdowns all day over the field goals, as we're up 14-9 in the first half. We should start with the ball. We're driving down very nicely, but we do not get a touchdown. It's 17-17. Going into the 4th quarter. Let's see what's happening here. We have the ball here. We're on the 34. Austin Ekeler with the rush. Another rush here for Austin Ekeler. 3rd and 3. Do we convert? 4-yard rush, or 4-yard pass to Winthrop, our tight end, of course. Looks like we're driving down quite nicely, not gonna lie. However, it's actually 3rd and 10 now. It's Chris Barnes, I believe that is. Yeah, threw it away. Let's go ahead and jump in here on the 3rd and 10 as we're on the 42. Ooh, these jerseys are so icy, bro. Did we have a turnover, or did we turn it over? I don't know. Justin Herbert, 3rd and 10. Show me something special. He's showing me something special. It's the number 80. Is that Winthrop? That might be Winthrop, bro. What an absolute animal he's been for us. When did I get him? Like 3rd, 4th round? And I didn't even have him on my draft board either. That was the best part. I was literally just scrolling around and found him there. And he's been amazing. He's been amazing. A great Jared Cook, Hunter Henry replacement. Run the ball here, a little draw. Austin Ekeler gets about 8 yards. Not bad at all. As we're now on the 16, so beautiful stuff. Let's go ahead and hurry this up a little bit. Bang. We're on the 16, about 6:55 remaining. Herbert. Can we get something going here? We have 3, or we have 4 outside. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Herbert. Beautiful pass there to Austin Ekeler, I believe that is, number 30. Herbert's not having a bad game. He has 1 pick, though, unfortunately, but as a whole, we're looking pretty good. Austin Ekeler has 4 receptions. Shout out to you. We're now on the 9. It's 1st and goal. About 6:18 remaining, almost 6:19. Shout out Rey Mysterio. We need a touchdown here. We need a touchdown here. Winthrop. Right through the middle. Okay, I don't think that's Winthrop. I think that's McKitty, number 85. But we're on the 3. We're making some good plays here. We're driving down every time very nicely. But we need to convert. We need to convert very, very bad. Jeremy Chin having himself a nice little game there. Austin Ekeler is pretty open. Herbert, don't get sacked. He threw it away, which is honestly fine in that situation. At least he didn't fumble. At least he didn't throw a pick. But we don't convert. It's 3rd and goal now. 3rd and goal on the 3. Herbert, show me something special, baby. Show me something special, please. Just throw it up to Mike Williams. Honestly. Josh Palmer. Josh Palmer! A touchdown. I saw him on that slant immediately. The number 5. Beautiful, beautiful touchdown there, baby. Beautiful stuff. We're up 24-17 now. Now it's Panthers ball. Christian Kirk is there. Are you kidding me? They are driving. Oh my goodness. Just under 5 minutes remaining here, and they're already on our 32 within 3 plays, I believe that was. My goodness, Sam Darnold is just like that, bro. He's just like that. Let's see what he's got. He's going to just check down to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey's going to make something special happen. But that's actually a great tackle by Tranquil, our superstar X Factor, of course. Sam Darnold actually does not have a touchdown this game. He does not have a touchdown. It's 2nd and 2. They're on our 24, almost just about in the red zone here. Are they going to run the ball with C-Mac? They do. And he just got it. Barely, I think, bro. We tackled him like 4. That's the worst animation of the game. 1st and 10 here. Darnold, what you got? Right through the... Oh, it's a pick! It's a pick! Let's go. It's a pick 6. Who is that? Who is that? 56? I have no idea. He's a superstar. Is it our rookie guy from the other season, Amari Allen? Oh no, it's Kenneth Murray Jr. Wait, he's a superstar? I didn't even notice. Kenneth Murray Jr. pick 6, arguably the biggest play of this Super Bowl, the biggest play for us in this entire rebuild. Could he have just gotten us our first Super Bowl? Let's go, Kenneth Murray. 3rd and 2, 4th and 2 here. Gary Conley, shout out to you, my guy. They got to convert here if they want to make any sort of comeback. 4th and 2 on their 33. Can our defense clamp up, man? Can our defense clamp up? And if we do clamp up, it's a wrap. It's going to be a little play action here. Sam Darnold. It's good. That's game. That's game, ladies and gentlemen. Sam Darnold only threw, he threw 0 touchdowns, but that one pick, we got to see it. And Kenneth Murray did it. He did it. The game-clinching pick 6. We should be nice now. Just waste time. We're already in good field position as well. 9-yard rush. 2nd and 1 now. We're rolling. We're rolling. Let's go ahead and jump in here as we're on the 5. It's 1st and goal. Why did I jump in? Because we're obviously just going to kneel the ball. But that's a W, baby. Wait. We show no respect to the CPU, baby. I'll hop in. We ain't kneeling. Keenan Allen for a touchdown. He said, can you hear me? Can you hear me? As it's 37-17. We got this one in the books, baby. Let's go. No respect for the CPU. I just had to do that, bro. I just had to do that. We were literally right there. We ain't kneeling it away, baby. Let's get ourselves one more touchdown. We win 38-17. Let's go, bro. This Chargers team was fire, and we did it against the Panthers and Sam Darnold, who I hold very close to my heart after their rebuild. We come away victorious, though, in a great game. Kenneth Murray. Beautiful stuff, man. Sam Darnold, I'm sorry, but in this video, you're going to be down bad, my guy. You're going to be down bad. I think, did they make it in the first year as well? Dude, he's literally doing exactly what he did for me. Unreal. The Panthers are just like that, I guess. Can we see the Super Bowl MVP, please? What is this? Happened last video too. Where is this? What happened to the Super Bowl MVP screen? They literally just don't show it to me. I don't know. Herbert was fantastic. Threw 1 pick, unfortunately, but 4 touchdowns. You can't complain with that. 25 for 37, 250 yards for rushing. Austin Eckler was actually an animal. 130 yards, 5.4 a carry. This dude had 0.8 a carry, my goodness. But amazing stuff receiving wise. Christian Kirk was great. Keenan Allen, who got that last second touchdown. You know I got you, baby. Winthrop was great. Eckler, Josh Palmer, we saw get that touchdown. Alphonso Highsmith, I don't know who that is, but he got himself a touchdown, so shout out to him. We had Kenneth Murray here, and then Sheffield got their interception. We have any sacks? We had Tranquil got 1, Bosa got 1, Brian Burns got 1, Sean McDaniels, I don't know who that is, I'm gonna be honest with you. 2023 is the year we get our Super Bowl. The Chargers win 38-17. The Panthers lose out, and I'm probably gonna be ending it there. Let's end it off on a high note. I know I like to repeat usually, but I'm gonna try to keep this video a little shorter. I don't know, it's probably still gonna be long. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like the longer rebuilds, like an hour long, or do you guys want me to cut it down and make it a little shorter? Let me know what you guys think, because I actually have no idea, but I enjoy doing either way, so let me know what you guys think. And of course, before we go ahead and write off the team, if you made it here, thank you so much. I appreciate you for watching the whole thing. I hope you guys really did enjoy it, and if you guys did, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are not new, man. I appreciate it a lot. The team. Justin Herbert. Herbert was weird, man. He wasn't anything spectacular that I was expecting, but he was just really consistent throughout the entire rebuild. I mean, 4,200 yards every season, pretty much, around 30 touchdowns, under 10 picks. He was just solid, and for the first 2 seasons, it was a little tough, but we did make the playoffs here, and then we ended up going all the way, so I cannot complain at all. Herbert did his thing, man. This kid's got a bright future, and I'm going to be rooting for him as well, man. Go Ducks. You already know the vibes. Austin Eckler was a beast. Keenan Allen. Josh Palmer showed up a lot ever since I put him in the slot, bro. He's up to an 84, up to star. He has a bright future as well. Mike Williams, shout out to you. Winthrop. When did I get him? The 2nd round pick, 32, so pretty much like round 3, but he made 2 Pro Bowls. Like, what? Dude was amazing. Filled in Jared Cook's shoes real nicely. Just a solid tight end for us. Shout out to Trey McKitty as well. The O-line, pretty decent too. Rashawn Slater, of course, their number 1 or their 1st round pick this season. He's just quietly up to a 92. Of course, we have him as superstar. Really good, man. Arguably the best tackle in the class. Gonna be Justin Herbert's blindside protector for many years to come. Lindsay was great. Traded for Shaq Mason, this draft pick. Orlando Brown as well. Shout out to all of them, because this is the Super Bowl winning squad. Defensively, bro, I can't get over the colors. It's so beautiful. We had like blues here because we had 2 hit-ins last time. I don't know. It's amazing. Brian Burns, the most random signing ever on 40 points. I cannot believe he accepted. But like I said, didn't I say if he joins us, he's going to be sacrificing the money, but he's going to get himself a Lombardi. And he knew the vibes. He knew the vision. He's here. He got himself that Super Bowl now. Joey Bosa was Joey Bosa. Kenneth Murray did go up to superstar. I totally overlooked that. Was that this season or was that last season? Development trade increase, superstar development. Yeah, that was this season. I totally looked over that. When he picked off the ball, I had no idea who it was. I thought it was Allen, just because it was like the shining star on the bottom. Tranquil, Semi-God, I guess, went up to X Factor. I don't even know. Derwin James Jr. was Derwin James Jr. Adderley was great. Went up to Star, which is fire as well. The X-Man, one of the best corners in the league. We had to grab our CB1. Gary and Conley, Samuel Jr., Steven Nelson, man. That was a fun rebuild. We banged on some draft picks. We ended off on a high note as well, man. If you guys did enjoy the video, of course, go ahead and like and subscribe if you are new. Noti Bells too. Noti Bells, we're still on the grind. I'm getting to every single team. So if I haven't done your team that yet, just be patient with me. It will come out very soon. Thank you all y'all for watching the whole video, man. I appreciate you guys a lot. We're growing so fast. It's making me so happy. I'm so motivated. And I love doing this, man. So stay tuned for more content to come. It's only going to get better. Take care, everybody. Peace.